guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you guys have watched me before and seen my Q&As, you know why I'm standing here. It's because I'm doing a cooking Q&A. When I do my Q&As, I like to keep it a little bit interesting, so I cook while I do them. So I have here my YouTube video and my Instagram posts with all the questions. If you ever want to be featured in a Q&A, make sure to keep up with me on social media. If you follow my Instagram, you'll see the posts that I put up. Something that looks like this, and you guys just drop your comments down below. If you want your question answered, follow me on Instagram, okay? So today, oh my god, this is like the long awaited video. I get DMs about this, I get people commenting on my pictures asking me about this, I get so many messages about this. My mac and cheese. So today we're making baked mac and cheese, and I'm gonna be answering all the questions as I do so. Yeah, my baked mac and cheese is bomb. Like, if you know me, if you have me on Snapchat or anything, you would have seen it before, and so many people in my life ask me for the recipe. So you know me and you've been asking me, here you go, it's finally here. You can learn how to make my mac and cheese, okay? So the recipe, like, I based it off of one online, but honestly, like, I don't really know the recipe. I'm so sorry, like, I don't know it. Like, I just kind of based it off of this all recipes thing here, but I don't really use this. I just kind of have the ingredients list from this, but I add my own stuff and I put my own measurements. So I guess I'll take a picture of this and put it online somewhere, and put the link down below, because I don't know where I even found this. This is years old. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab some bacon and we're gonna pop this in the microwave. Yes, I know, microwave bacon, like, I get so much hate for this. Like, people always tell me that's disgusting. Let's do it anyways. So the way that I cook my bacon is usually like the amount of minutes are the amount of pieces of bacon on the plate. So there are 4 pieces there, so I put it for 4 minutes. So yeah, we're gonna get a pot of water and we're gonna add our noodles to it. And I guess we can fill up the Pyrex dish with the noodles and then just see how many fit in here, and then pop that in the boiling pot of water. Oops, it's not boiling yet, but like, I don't know. I'm trying to cook it slowly so that, like, you know what, maybe I'll boil it now. I'm gonna boil this now. Okay, so right now we're gonna add the noodles. It's like spiral macaronis. I don't like the plain macaroni, so I use the spiral one. And I'm gonna pop those in here and then transfer this to the boiling pot of water. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the Instagram questions first. Guys, I have so many questions, so just like bear with me. I'm not gonna answer them all, of course, but I'm gonna try my hardest to answer some, okay? So I'm gonna start with Just Shay Monet, and she asked, why did you start a YouTube channel and who were your inspirations? By the way, she has a YouTube channel, so if you want to check her out, that's her Instagram handle. So why did I start a YouTube channel? Basically, like, everyone in my life always told me I should start one because, like, I love, one second, this is gonna be loud. Always keep in mind when you're like measuring out your dry noodles, just remember, like, they're gonna expand. I mean, that's pretty common sense, like, but just in case, some people don't cook, so like, if you didn't know that, now you know. Oh my god. Okay, so I started my YouTube channel, basically, I've answered this on my channel before, but I'll answer it briefly. So a lot of people in my life told me that I should start one, so I just kind of like ignored them because they told me that like a long time ago. Well, when I was a kid, I had a million YouTube channels. Don't even bother trying to find them because you won't. I had, I think, like 6 or 7 YouTube channels. I had, oh my god, I did so many different things. I did skits, I did music, I did acting, I did horror movie. I did everything on my YouTube channels when I was a kid, like grade 7, grade 8, 14, 15, 13, 12, like as a kid, guys. So I'd always kind of had one, but I decided to really start one and like go public with it and show my friends and like be an actual like YouTuber and pursue it when I was like 20. That was 2 years ago. And I just had a lot of people telling me that I should start a YouTube because I like beauty a lot, and like that was the whole thing. Like, that was what I was gonna do with my channel, just beauty. But then I realized, man, this is fun. And then I started talking about random stuff that I like, and then eventually that just kind of became my thing. And when it comes to who my inspirations were, I honestly, going into YouTube, I didn't have any inspirations. I just kind of did my own thing. But now, yeah, I don't really have one. I don't really have an inspiration. I just kind of like YouTube a lot. Cancerian Beauty XOX asked, what type of music do you listen to? I listen to everything, as everyone says, but my preferred style of music is hip-hop and R&B, 90s R&B, like Current, Miguel, Frank Ocean, Janae Eiko. I love J. Cole, you guys know this. I also love 80s music, and I love alternative rock, which would surprise a lot of people, but I actually really love alternative rock. With who would you want to collab with the most out of all the YouTubers? Oh, that's a good question. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna give you my top 3, okay? So, Sarah Baska. I literally discovered her like 2-3 days ago, but I fell in love with her and her channel and her friend Ashlyn. Like, they're so funny. So, Sarah Baska. Trisha Paytas, just because like I have to meet her. Like, I have to. I love her so much. And Shane Dawson, because he has been my favorite. You know what? Shane Dawson was my inspiration. That's why I started doing skits when I was a kid. So Shane Dawson for sure, just because he's just like OG. Like, I loved him since I was like grade 7, and he was posting like DMV and the drive-through one and like all those stupid skits with Shanae. Those are my shit. So Shane Dawson. What's your favorite perfume? It is, God, what's it called? Oh, Alien by Terry Mugler. That's my go-to scent. What song releases your inner stripper? We all have one, Boo Boo Kitty. My song that releases my inner stripper would be, ooh, what is it? Partition by Beyonce. Are you a fan of Jason Derulo? That is like the most random question, but no. What's the sign you usually click with? For me, it's always Sagittarius, Gemini, or Aquarius. Damien Legend asked, if you have a superpower, what would it be? If you don't follow him already, go subscribe to Damien Legend. He's the guy I do collabs with. We have some good collabs. We have some good videos. What superpower would I have? Either to be invisible. God, I don't know. Either to be invisible or to, oh, no, it's to have that remote. Okay, I always say this when you guys ask me this question because I feel like I've gotten asked a couple times. You know the movie Click with Adam Sandler? You know you know the remote that he has where you can pause, rewind, fast forward, all that stuff? I would have that. I would be like, think about the stuff you could do if you could like just pause time, because like you could technically like be invisible if you could pause time, because all you have to do is like pause, hide somewhere, listen to what you want to listen to, pause, and leave. You know what I mean? Like, or like rewind after hearing what you heard, or like pause, get on a flight, and then like fast forward and then get off the flight and like don't even pay for the flight. You know what I mean? Like, it would be great. Like, it would be great to be able to pause time. And I've like dreamt about that. What is your favorite part of your body and why? I think my hair is my favorite part. I really love my hair. If not, my eye shape. Do you speak any other languages besides English? Yes, I do. I speak Spanish. When you open the fridge late at night, what are you really praying to find? That's a really good question because I open the fridge late at night quite often. Either like fresh sweet raspberries. Oh my God, those are the best. Or someone's like, this is gonna sound so weird, but like someone's like leftover food. So like, let's say my sister goes to a restaurant and brings home like seafood pasta, or like my parents go to a restaurant and bring home like quesadillas or something. I'll be like praying to like open up the fridge, find a styrofoam container with some good ass takeout food and just like steal some of it, put it in the microwave and then eat it and just like act like I never touched it. Like, I am forever stealing my sister's food. Like, she has no idea. So like, I hope she's not watching this. Oh, that question was by TK Amir. I know him in life, so thanks for the question. Hannah Tolson asked, weird question, how tall are you? Not a weird question. I'm 5'8". That surprises many people. They think I'm like shorter or like average, but I'm pretty tall. Do you have siblings? If so, how many? I have 2 sisters, one's a Cancer, one's a Scorpio. Lunatic Raccoon asked, what would your dream house look like? She's been with me since like day one, like since like my first Q&A. She was asking me questions, so thank you for still being here. What would your dream house look like? A condo above like New York, like just like a beautiful condo like overlooking the whole entire city, perfect view of the sunset, perfect view of everything. I can see water in the background. That would be like my condo dream home, but like my dream home would be like on a lakefront, not a lakefront, beachfront, like on an island, but like a very modern home. So not like your typical island home, like a very modern, newly renovated, beautiful home. My biggest fear, Andrew Style asks, is being stranded in the middle of the ocean. It terrifies me so much. Oh my God. Give me 1 second, I'm just gonna stir the macaroni because it's kind of been chilling there. Now that water's like actually heated, I'm gonna start like moving and cooking while I answer these questions, just because I was just sitting there chilling, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna actually cook now. Black Space Goddess asked, how have you managed being an adult so far? I need assistance. Okay, so before I answer that question, I'm just gonna explain to you what I'm doing and then I'm gonna get right into the question. So right now I'm just greasing this pan with some margarine. You can use butter, you can use olive oil, anything you want. And then I smear the butter around the pan. Okay, so how have I managed being an adult so far? I've been planning on making a video on this actually, so thank you for that question. I haven't. I have not managed being an adult so far. I I hate being adults. It sucks. Like, I wish I could go back to high school. But to give you a proper answer, because I know you're not looking for that, because like you already know that, because I'm sure you're in the same boat. You just have to acknowledge the fact that you're an adult. Like, that's the first thing you have to do. Acknowledge the fact that you're an adult and start really taking it seriously. Like, you are not a kid anymore. You're not a teen anymore. You're an adult and you have responsibilities and you have stuff to do and you have a future that you really have to start thinking about, because it's not as far as it was 5 years ago. I gotta make a whole video on this because honestly, like, I can't even sit here and act like I have all my shit together, because I do not, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys and pretend like I do. So now I'm just gonna get all my ingredients together and I'm gonna show you all the ingredients before I like put them in the pan. But now we're just gonna create a roux, which is basically like a, honestly, I don't know what it is. I just know what it looks like and how to make it. But it's basically like a creamy base for your dairy, so that your dairy gets creamy. Google it, because I don't really know. But basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna just add some butter and some flour until it's like a paste, and then slowly add the milk so that the milk gets creamy along with that paste. Add the cheese, add the seasoning. There you go. Put it all together and have some bomb mac and cheese. So let's get right into that. Okay, so now I'm gonna be cooking this up close because I know a lot of people are visual learners, so they want to actually see it being made. So I'm gonna do that while I answer some questions, and then you guys will see my beautiful face again, and we'll wait for that to bake while I answer some more. Okay, so I'm gonna explain to you what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna add some butter. Remember, I scooped the butter out, and we're gonna add that right to the pan. Oh, it's melting right away. So the next question is favorite vacation spot, any pet peeves, and any weird habits. Okay, so favorite vacation spot is France. My pet peeves, I have a whole video on it because a lot of stuff pisses me off, but my main one is repetitive noises. I really hate that. And any weird habits, I don't know. I have a lot of weird habits, like a lot of strange ones. Probably biting the inside of my cheeks, like that's really weird. I do it a lot. When you first got out of high school, what did you first think about doing? I first thought about, well, business, because I didn't think that what I wanted to pursue was an option to my parents, even though it was. I just never told them about it. I wanted to go into film, but I never said anything about it, so I just took the easy way out and I took business. So yeah. Cookie asked, what are your future plans? Girl, I have no idea. Chanel MK1, one of my other day one subscribers, he has a channel too, go check him out, Diamond Chanel. He asked me, are you in college? I graduated college. I'm currently in university. Confronting the witch girl or not? Hell no, never that. No, 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 sorry. And what are you gonna do when you hit 100K and 1 million? I love they said when and not if you hit, but like when you hit. I love you for that. I'm gonna throw a fucking party and I'll do like a meet and greet. Like when I hit 1 million, 100% doing meet and greets. When I hit 100K, I'm gonna do a giveaway. Like you can hold me to that. Okay, so now that this butter's melted, I mean those little chunks there can probably melt a bit more. We're gonna add some flour and we're gonna add it a little bit at a time, okay? So what we're doing is we're creating a roux. If you don't know what a roux is, Google it because I couldn't tell you. We're gonna lightly sprinkle some flour in. And we're basically making a paste, okay? So, oh, that heat's a little bit much for me. So we're basically making a paste. As you can see, it's like turning into like a paste. I don't know how else to say it. And then once that settles in, you add a little bit more at a time. You don't want to add too much at a time or else it's going to get lumpy. And try and like even it out how I'm doing it so that it's not too like you know, like have it all fall in one part of the butter and then it just turns into chunks of butter. Because once you do that, you kind of have to start over, which is not fun. It's a waste of butter, it's a waste of flour, and it's a waste of time. So now we're just going to continue doing that. What's your favorite snack? 100% hot rods. Man, I love those things. Like, it's like the grossest thing to so many people, but I love them. Like those pepperoni sticks, the spicy ones. Whoo! I can eat those all day, every day. A lot of people are asking me how tall I am. I wonder how tall you guys think I am. Favorite emoji is the sunglasses guy. I use that so much, and a lot of people make fun of me for it because they're like, who actually uses that? I do, bitch, okay? I like the sunglasses guy. He's my friend. He's cool. Like, leave me alone. Okay, so now that the roux has been created, what you're gonna do is you're gonna add cream, table cream, and you're gonna add it a little bit at a time, because if you add too much, it's gonna get lumpy, okay? So a little bit, and then you stir it. Can you guys see? I hope you guys can see. Yeah, you can. And then you're gonna do the same thing again, a little bit, and then you stir it. Okay, do you see how creamy it is? Like, it creates the consistency of like the cheese sauce basically before it even has cheese in it. I think I'm gonna get a whisk. Which crystal are you more connected with is another question by Chanel MK1. I am constantly drawn to amethyst no matter what. Like, I always just end up picking up amethyst, and I don't even know why. Like, it's just like, I don't know, it's weird. Have you used Law of Attraction? Do you think it's worth it? Yes, 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 yes. I want to make a whole video on it because Law of Attraction has changed my life, and it's very, very strong in my life. It's crazy. Jose Flores says, explain your high school experience or most memorable moment of high school. It's funny he asked me this because he went to my high school. My high school experience was mediocre. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was just kind of like chill, you know? Like, I stayed out of drama. I stayed away from... Okay, no, I had some drama. I stayed away from a lot of people. I kept to myself and my core friend group. It was fun. It was fun, but it was just like, you know, it was whatever. It was chill. And my most memorable moment from high school would be, God, I don't know. That's so many moments. I think my first party, probably my first party where I went out and I got drunk and I socialized with people that I would never have socialized with. Because like I said, I was like, I don't know. Okay, so now we're gonna let this sit for a bit as I stir it so the milk can get hot, because I don't want to add cheese to like coldish milk, because then it'll start to curdle, which isn't fun. So my next question is 5 things that make you happy. Oh, 5 things that make you happy video, he says. I should definitely do that. I would love to do that. Thank you for the idea. What is your favorite food? I can never answer this. I am so sorry. Michaela said, have you ever had a dream where you felt like you were falling and woke up right before you hit the floor? If so, what was the dream? By the way, I love you. Thank you. I love you too. I have those dreams all the time. All the time. I couldn't even tell you what the dream was. I'm always falling off of buildings. I'm falling off of cliffs. I'm falling off of whatever. And it's just like weird. I don't know. It happens to me really often. Sammy Sams has, what has made your life worth it? This is gonna sound so cheesy, but YouTube. I don't know what I would be doing right now if I wasn't doing YouTube, to be honest. Like, I would probably be like depressed because I wouldn't feel like I had a direction in life, and I wouldn't feel like I was creating stuff. Like, I love YouTube because it lets me be creative, and oh, I just love it because before YouTube I couldn't even tell you the last time I had edited or filmed a video. Like, and I love filming and editing. And now I constantly have a project to work on. I'm always editing, filming, creating thumbnails, and coming up with ideas for videos, reminiscing on story times. You know what I mean? It's like, it's so much fun. So definitely YouTube. 21 Panicking Discos, love you. You're always in my live streams. Is asking me my biggest turnoff. And my biggest turnoff would have to be a man who doesn't know what he wants. Okay, so back to me showing you what I'm doing. Now I'm slowly adding in the cheese. Do you see like that consistency of this? Oh, you can't really see it. Let me show you. Let me show you just so you know what I just created, okay? Master Chef over here. That creamy consistency, and I haven't even added in the cheese yet. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now you're adding in this cheese slowly. Again, you don't want it to curdle, so a little bit at a time. The key to this recipe is a little bit at a time always. Oh, and by the way, now we're gonna preheat the oven to 425, okay? So you mix as you go. Your most embarrassing moment. My most embarrassing moment has to be the time that I like... You gotta watch the story time, because if I say what it was, it's gonna sound so lame in this video. So I have a story time. Just go to my story times playlist. It's called My Most Embarrassing Moment. Just look at that, and it was fucking terrible. Favorite thing about myself is my creativity, and yeah, my creativity. I'm really creative. Queen Mia asks, I've always wondered, what is your favorite TV series, and do you watch anime? If so, what kind, and what are your favorites? Okay, so my favorite TV series, I watch like YouTube a lot, so I couldn't really say my favorite TV series, but a series that I really enjoyed is Misfits. It's like a UK show. I love Misfits, guys. Like, it is so funny up until fucking like whatever season, like the last season or something is just awful, but those first couple seasons are great. It's one of the funniest shows I think I've ever watched in my life. It's so good. I love that, and I love Friends. Anime, no, I don't watch anime. I'm not opposed to it. Like, I'm not opposed to it. Like, a lot of you guys always tell me to watch Death Note, and my friend Wilson told me to watch Death Note, so like maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. I haven't watched anime since I was a kid though. But I do watch Kiki's Delivery Service, which is like an anime movie, like at least like 2-3 times a year. I'm such a loser. I love that movie, guys. Like, I love it. When I'm sad, I can watch that movie and be happy. I don't know why. It's so weird. But no, I don't watch anime, but I did. Sailor Moon was my shit. All those made-for-TV animes, and like I also watched this one called what was it called? Angelic Lair. Anybody ever watched that? That was my shit growing up. Angelic Lair. Oh my god, that was my shit. Chobits. Favorite song at the moment is probably Wild Thoughts, like a basic, or I don't know, anything J. Cole. Okay, so now we're gonna save some of this cheese. We want to sprinkle it on top of the whole thing before it bakes. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add every other cheese we have here. Oh god, I can't open it. So I'm adding some Parmesan, just like however much you want, to be honest. There's no amount, you know? Like, I just add it until I feel like it's enough. How many friends do you have? Okay, honestly, I have a lot. Here's the thing. I have a lot of friends, but there are more people that I'm like hang out with, you know what I mean? The real friends that I have that I really consider friends and I actually care for and I enjoy spending time with them, and you know, like, it doesn't feel like a chore to hang out with them. I have 4. 4, yeah. How did you get over your first heartbreak or love? I didn't. I've never been in love, guys. I know, I'm like grown as fuck and I've never been in love. I don't know. I'm very picky and I have very high standards, and I'm an Aquarius. We're like low-key incapable of love. It's like so fucked up. I don't know. So I couldn't tell you, girl. I couldn't tell you. I'm sorry. So I turned the heat down because I feel like it's getting too thick now, but we're gonna add more cheese anyways because you can never have too much cheese. So now I'm putting in some Parmesan, because Parmesan's bomb. And a little bit more, you know. I'm gonna add in a little bit more cream just because I feel like it's getting a little bit too thick. So I'm gonna add a little bit more cream just to, like, you know, take away a little bit of this thickness. Oh, and your seasoning. Don't forget your seasoning. You always want seasoning in your food. If you don't cook with seasoning, don't talk to me. So now we're gonna add in the bacon, and we're gonna add a little bit of cream cheese just because, like, I've never done that before, so let's see how that turns out. A little bit more. Okay, so now we're moving on to the questions from my YouTube channel. Loana asked, when is your birthday? My birthday is February 15th. Zulu asked, favorite Disney film and princess? My favorite Disney film is The Little Mermaid. My favorite princess is Belle. So I hope this angle's okay. Now we're just gonna be adding the noodles to the pan, which is already greased, as you guys saw me do. And we're gonna add that in. My hands are clean, don't you worry, guys. I mean, either way, it's like my house, so it's not like you guys are eating it. Don't talk shit. Jay Vallejo asked, weirdest scar you have and how did you get it? And what's a popular trend right now that you really hate? Oh my god, that's a good question. I really like that. Okay, so weirdest scar that I have would be this one here. You can't really see it. Basically, oops, I fooled myself. Basically, I don't really have many scars, but that scar came from me being terrified of a needle, which I'm not anymore. I don't really care about needles too much. But I was terrified of the needle, and the doctor was like getting fed up, and like I was like freaking out, like, where's Clover? which was my stuffed animal at the time. I moved and the needle jabbed me and like scratched my arm, and it was terrible and it really hurt. So yeah, a trend right now that I really hate. Oh my gosh, I have to show you guys my face for this because I could go off the trend. Okay, you know how girls wear those sweatshirts lately and they're like sweaters, whatever, like hoodies, and then they cut it like here. I'm gonna put a picture of it like right there. It is the dumbest trend I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god, my face is white right now. The dumbest trend I've ever seen in my life. Like, who just decided, like, hey, I'm gonna take a perfectly good sweater and I'm just gonna, you know, cut half of it off. Like, not even, I'm gonna cut the whole thing off. So all I have is the drawstring neck area, and then you just see my whole bra. Like, either wear a cropped hoodie, those are cute, wear a bra, or wear a full hoodie. Why do you need to cut the entire, like, you just have sleeves on. You look like an idiot. It's so stupid. Oh, that is a popular trend that I hate. And I'm sorry if any of you guys, you know, are really into that style, but I just think it's so dumb. Like, so dumb, and I'm not about it. Kitty Cat asks, I know it's personal, but where are your parents? No, not personal. My parents are chilling. Like, what do you mean, where are my parents? They're alive. They live with me. Oh, by the way, this is like the most satisfying part. I'm only 22. I have no plans on moving out just yet. They can't get rid of me yet. Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. You ever seen that meme about making mac and cheese? Like, if you don't sound like mac and cheese when you get a new girl. I hate that meme so much. Jaden Davis asked, who's your favorite YouTuber? And then proceeds to say, you're my favorite, which is so nice. Thank you. My favorite YouTuber would have to be, I guess, as I mentioned earlier, I really like Sarah Baska. So right now I'm on her just because I just discovered her. So I'm like watching a bunch of her stuff. And I just think her personality is very lovable. I really hope, I think she just recently moved to LA. I hope LA doesn't change her because I know LA changes a lot of YouTubers. But she seems cool. She has her best friend there to keep her humble. So it's cool. I really like her channel a lot. So now we're just gonna add some sprinkled cheese on top of the whole thing. Just because we're about to bake it and it's bomb. Oh wait, no, not sprinkled cheese yet, not yet, not yet. First we add breadcrumbs to the whole thing. The reason why you add the breadcrumbs first is because you want the oil of the cheese to seep into the breadcrumbs and cook them and make them crispy. So I like to put the breadcrumbs first and then the cheese. So you put that all over that bitch. Get it all over so the top layer is nice and crispy. I love breadcrumbs, guys. Oh my god. Probably my favorite part of the mac and cheese, the top layer. Oops, I don't have enough cheese, but I do this anyways, so it's fine. Then you're gonna add olive oil. Just lightly graze it over the top layer so that the oil cooks the breadcrumbs. You won't really taste the olive oil. Either way, olive oil has a nice flavor. We have like a high quality one, so it's bomb. Then you're gonna put that bitch in the oven. And you pop her in the oven. So now I'm just gonna clean the place up because I have a whole mess around me. And once I do that, I'm gonna sit down and start talking to you guys some more and answer all the rest of the questions, okay? Okay, so the kitchen is all cleaned up and my mac and cheese is done. And let me tell you, that sizzle is beautiful. I will show you in just a second. So as always, the first thing I'm gonna do before I start eating, oh, I'm really struggling to open it, my nails. Some Nestea with a bunch of ice because I don't know why, I just love my ice. Whew. To show you guys what the mac and cheese looks like up close, I'm gonna put some in a plate for myself and I'm gonna answer the rest of the questions. So I'm like actually sad because it's not sizzling anymore, but just take a look at that, please. Do you see that? That's the mac and cheese. You can see the bacon, you can see everything. Oh my god, guys, just look at that. I'm so mad because I just like slow-mo like put this in the bowl here and like I forgot to hit record, but there you go. I'll just like lift up a piece so you can see like how creamy it is. Like, that's amazing. So I have my bowl here. This angle is like really weird, but it's okay. I got my Nestea. I'm about to try this. Let's see how it is. Let's see if it's as good as it looks. I'm so excited. That is some good shit. You can taste like all the cheeses in it. Oh my god, guys. Ugly and forever or look attractive and die in a year? I'd rather look attractive and die in a year, not because I want to be attractive, but because I don't want to live forever. I don't want to watch everyone die. I don't want to watch the world go to shit. I don't want to live forever. That's terrible. I'd rather die in a year, which is horrible, but if you could have one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? Philly Swirl asked, do you have to do a lot to take care of your hair? The answer to that is yes, a lot. Detangling it in itself is like a nightmare. Oh my god, this is so good. No friends or no internet, which would you choose? No internet. If you had to switch bodies with someone, who would you be and why? Jenna Frooms. This girl right here. And someone said, are you related to Rihanna because you kind of look like her? I do not look like her. It's weird because I get that a lot, but I really, truly don't think I look like her. Like, even my friends will tell me, Ashley, you look nothing like her. I look nothing like her, but I love her, so I'll take it. No, I'm not related to Rihanna. I wish. I fucking love her. Okay, guys, so that concludes this cooking Q&A of the season. I guess I do them once a season, it seems. I don't really know when the last time I did it was. I don't know what's going on with these Q&As, but I'll do them whenever I feel like it. So if you do want to be featured in the next one, make sure to follow my social media and keep up with that and check out the posts when I put it on there and just leave me all your questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I might actually post a solo video of just the recipe so people can just watch it fast and like see what to do. If you want to see that, let me know. I might do it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it and stay tuned for my next video. Bye guys. Stay cute.